pure fun again. And
oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
did you actually watch the movie, Kaguya? 1, 2, 3.
Hello everyone, welcome to another fantastic episode of Because Anime.
Hey.
Me and Aries God here, giving you the content, with some anime fighting scenes that we're going to talk about today. We're just doing 10. 10's been our magic number for pretty much our episodes, if you want to say. But yeah, then we're going to talk about some fights that we didn't like as well. But obviously, we'll do the usual at the beginning here, where we're going to talk about what we watched during the week, what's been going on, everything like that in the anime world. But yeah, I think that's gonna be our episode here. So we're gonna dive into this stuff. So I think I started last week. What have you been watching, Aries God? What has the week been like for you?
Okay, let's start first with the usual ones, with week-to-week ones. Vinland again.
Oh,
the episode, just awesome episode. It felt like a mini movie in itself, what we got there, the history between the characters, with Arnheid, her role. That's right. I still think she's probably gonna die here. I don't know how exactly, but I am feeling like she's going to die.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting from
I think she's gonna die. I still think the big guy's gonna die.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if her husband is actually gonna kill her or somebody else is going to kill her. That's why
I can see Snake killing her.
Even in my video, yeah. And speaking of Snake, I think he's one of the most interesting character in the series, in season 2, that we've gotten so far. New character besides the one that we already knew.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an interesting character, that is for sure. But yeah, things are just ramping up.
And I talked about it a bit, but I'm not sure how he's going to do this Thorfinn. Like, I agree fully with him. Ideological point. Yes, it would be nice if there was a place like that when he finally remembered about the story with Vinland. Let's say he finds that place. How are you gonna protect it if you don't want to fight?
Like, you can still fight, you just don't have to kill.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to fight. That's why I'm saying you can fight without killing, sure. But if you don't kill them, maybe they come back with more and so on. This is why I like this concept so much, but I don't think there's a solution to it.
I mean, if he goes to the place, I mean, they might be in peace for a long time. Maybe it'd be even Thorfinn's lifetime where he doesn't have to fight, and then he fulfills his dream or whatever.
Okay, but even getting there, they're probably going to have to fight.
Oh yeah, 100%. But to achieve that dream, I mean, maybe. I mean, he might just do what his dad did, where he just knocks him out, like he just KOs.
Yeah. Even Einar asked him, how are you gonna do this? Directly in the discussion. And just having that discussion in that episode was so much more engaging, that just instead of having random things happening on screen, actually made your brain, hey, how would they actually do something like this?
Yeah, in the world that they live in.
Yeah, even more with the Vikings time period, what they have to face, and they have no idea what's coming after them, because the only problem right now in front of them is the Arnheid, what was his name? Grader. I'm drawing a blank with the husband's wife.
Terrible names. Yeah.
And we also have Canute. And is he involved with this? He's also gonna come after, if, let's say, they resolve this. How are they gonna resolve it? So, yeah, so many things happening with that farm. It's insane.
Yeah. Canute has kind of the same dream, but different way of getting there.
Yeah, different means and
anything to get there.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow's episode. So
yeah, me too. Tomorrow, because we're recording Sunday, just so you guys know. Usually,
we record Sunday, so this is 4 days before you hear this.
From the past.
Yeah, it's kind of like I've been listening to the Steak and Egg podcast that
I've been watching it also.
They're like 10 days though before.
Yeah, they
something
do
like that.
way before 10, 20,
Yeah.
depending when they have guests and things like that. They have a studio production team, and yeah, it's a whole different world there.
Yeah,
What they're doing with the podcast.
we got us here, so
Yeah, the best team of here, better than everybody. This is the best podcast. Period.
Yes, yeah. Come on, Tectone, join us.
Yeah.
For an episode.
I would actually love to have a conversation with him about anime. He has some hot takes. I have some hot takes. I agree with him on some things. I disagree very much with him on some things.
Oh yeah, I feel the same.
Would be nice. Would be really nice to have.
I love hot takes on debates.
Yeah.
So,
and I like that he stands by what he says, even though he's shit. Sometimes he stands by what he says.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. So yeah,
right.
Vinland and what else? MASHLE episode.
MASHLE,
Wow, I had so much fun with last episode. I think it was 3. Just I was laughing my ass so much.
we got a Draco Malfoy here.
Yeah, Draco Malfoy. We even had the first scene straight from Harry Potter with the brooms. They're trying to lift it up.
Yeah, literally like the same.
And the way he used his magic, quotation marks over here for everybody that only listens, stomping the ground to lift up the broom, then throwing it, catching up to it, and climbing it to pretend like he's flying.
I like the end of the episode too with that.
Yeah,
I told you I couldn't fly.
He was honest though. He was very, very honest. And even
like trying to play Quidditch, but
I'm probably gonna get the match next episode, Quidditch. With the way the episode ended, I'm curious how it's going to be.
He's just gonna like maybe throw his broom and I don't know, catch the ball, throw it.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do something nobody expects, which I'm very excited. Always like something like that. Shocked, surprise faces in anime is one of my favorite things to see from characters.
I'm curious if there's gonna be like a golden snitch or something.
Yeah.
He's just gonna go snatch it real quick.
Oh, the actual mechanics are and what he's
and then it's over. Yeah. Because it follows Harry Potter quite a bit, so.
Oh, a lot. To say like, he took inspiration would be an understatement.
Yeah. I mean, it's still going its own way. It's completely different, but there is some scenes that are very close to other scenes, which is, I don't know, it's fine. I like it.
What I really liked, I like his personality quite a lot with MASH.
Yeah.
Just the way he instantly slammed down that guy's head into the pavement. They're like, yes. Give it to me, even though I knew it was coming. Yes, and after that, wait, what did I do?
I was thinking the same thing. That scene, especially when the other guy came.
Yeah, the vice principal. Yeah, that's an interesting threat. Okay, you're gonna expel me anytime you want, but I can also bury you anytime I want.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, so I gotta take care of this problem now. So I'm just gonna bury you.
Yeah, just such a fun series.
Yeah, MASH is ridiculous though. It's good though. It's really good. It's really funny.
I hope it's gonna get a lot more seasons though. We're just at the start, but I'm already having a lot of fun.
Yeah, 3 episodes in, and it's great. I love it.
And
I think it's one of the better ones for sure.
With all of the fun, the comedy things, there's also some serious things being built up a bit throughout the episode, especially with the headmaster, what he said, how he's acting, the foreshadowing of the divine visionaries. I have a feeling there's also going to be some serious arcs, not just the comedy is there definitely, and it's vibing with me. But I can't wait for the actual serious plot also, because there's so many questions surrounding MASH, the magic, the world, everything. But hey, this is just the beginning, and a very, very strong beginning for a series.
Yeah, very strong. It does have like serious like parts. You know, I still liked when the headmaster was like threatening. You know, can you stop this? Or I think we're, you know, and they kind of talk about the Bureau of Magic, which I think is pretty funny too.
Yeah.
I'm really curious how strong they are, and like I imagine MASH will still have trouble with some things, but we'll see. I mean, it could go
He's
he go the Saitama way, you know, and just be completely.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna go that way or not, but
I don't know. I think he's gonna be a bit of Saitama, but also a bit more realistic, for lack of a better term, because Saitama, you don't expect him to lose anymore, have any issues with anything. That's the premise of the entire character and story and anything with One Punch Man. But here it has that tiny bit of Saitama, but also all of the other series like Black Clover and things like that, where he has a power, but he's not a one shot, one kill with everything that we have seen so far, at least.
Yes, so far. As I was, I'm just like, I don't know if it's gonna go that way. It could go that way, but we'll have to see. I don't know.
I hope it doesn't go that way.
I hope there's like threats,
actual threats.
Like
yeah.
Either way, I don't know. I'm in for it, but
I agree. And we also Hell's Paradise. This episode was just insane. The one that we had with kind of took away the focus a bit from Gabimaru, the main character. We had the introduction of some of the other criminals. The first one, but I like the first one, the swordsman. The second one being revealed, the girl, Yuzuriha, just stole the show for me. She was so fun and contagious on the screen, and very hot also. Just amazing what that episode is. She became the main character instantly. We got some glimpses of her before, but in that episode, she was the main character. And their interactions with Gabi and between her, super fun, the seduction, bending her hand.
He's like,
you can do it.
That don't work on me. He's like, I got a wife.
Yeah. Get off me, tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, super fun. And the beasts,
very interesting, that's for sure.
I didn't expect them to talk.
Yeah.
To actually have voices. And also the bandit leader, I forgot about him, Azav. He was also pretty fun towards the end of the episode there, and his brother. Yeah. But honestly, I think we found the most useless character from this entire anime season.
Yeah, the one dude there.
The eye patch dude, Aizen.
Eye patch.
In Hell's Paradise.
Oh,
part of the Asaemon, yeah, because in the first few episodes he was whole high and mighty, serious, stoic, even chastised a bit Sagiri, be more serious, you're not cut out for this job, then proceeds to get made shish kebab and eaten alive by the giant, and even now in this third episode...
Where is the giant?
Yeah, we're probably gonna get an introduction of him also next episode.
I did laugh though, because like when the big monsters were coming up, I was like, oh no, it's Attack on Titan. They're coming through.
Fish on Titan.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, this episode in the flashback, we see him being even more useless, allowing that guy to infiltrate the Asaemon clan.
I like the other guy too, the Berserk dude.
Yeah,
yellow hair. We got
that was the bandit, brother, and his brother.
Yeah, the way they work as a team, and stuff like that, and the way he, I guess, thinks and works and stuff like that.
Especially considering his upbringing, but
yeah.
And also, the Asaemon getting some of their ranks a bit, seeing there's a lot more happening with them. They're not just soldiers, straight to the point, just only executioners.
Yeah. They can just slice the head off pretty cleanly.
Yeah. Even at the beginning, that guy got intimidated, but the small guy, Fuchi, I think was his name, drawing out his sword, and we see what he saw, slicing off his face in half.
Yeah, I'm really curious where this series will go and stuff. Like I said, I think it's definitely that battle royale feel, but like with the elixir and stuff like that. I'm curious.
There's a lot of questions.
I like what she said. We're like, well, we can help each other now, but eventually, we will have to fight each other because there's only one elixir or whatever, or at least that they know of. We don't really know, I guess, but so.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's very curious. I'm down for it though.
It is. And even more, by the way, the episode ended.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely a show where, like, I think anything can happen in this show, pretty much, like to any other characters.
Even the main character is not as safe as other shows.
Yeah, and I actually like him a lot as the main character.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when he's going wild, and even now with him. When he saved, don't think, and even by instinct, he saved Sagiri towards the end there without him actually wanting consciously.
Yeah, the feels, man.
Overall,
really hollow.
Really good episode.
Yeah.
Mm. You? What else besides the
Well,
weekly
we can talk
ones?
about Demon Slayer because we,
I watched
queuing
episode
up the new
2.
episode. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched episode 2, not 3. Because
Okay, 3 I'm
comes
gonna
out
watch
very
after
soon.
we
Yeah,
record. Yeah.
just so you guys know, when we're recording, it's Sunday, so the
Yeah,
episode comes out today.
right around when Demon Slayer comes, we're starting the podcast again.
Yes. So, what did you think of episode 2? I thought it was a training episode.
Yeah, it was a training. I liked it. It's a build-up episode.
Yeah.
It's just like the even previous ones. It's just a build-up towards everything that is coming. But I like the flashbacks and him having some connection with that guy. I forgot his name. That the doll is made after with his dream there. And we got another pillar being Hashira being present in the village. The guy with doesn't seem to have any actual emotions.
Yeah, another hollow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it was fine overall. It's
a build-up episode. It's not like, hey, insane things happening.
We're between arcs, but this one's way more like chill and slower compared to the between season 1 and season 2. Obviously,
I kind of like these ones more because there's more characters. There's more individual characters.
There's more feels and everything. Ones. Like you even mentioned it last week about like there's more like aftermath that we got and more like feels. Where this one's just like we kind of like skip that and we're.
I wish that was a thing to see it. Yeah, those 2 months. I would have so much wished to see the conversation where, hey, they actually beat one of the top guys from the demons.
This should be a big thing that happened. Like,
it felt like
no one believed in him or whatever.
It took away from the
how many years did they say that they finally killed the higher up or whatever?
400 or 100 years or something like that. I don't know.
There should be massive but
we're council and then. Yeah, that's why last week I had issues with it. But this one, I like this episode more than.
This episode's fine, last week. But like, I don't know.
Except the scene in the castle. Last week's scene in the castle was insane. The beginning of episode 1 was probably the best that we've gotten so far. But
it's between arcs, so it's a longer anime show. So like, this is normal.
We're here. Demon Slayer is fun, especially when we get to the end parts.
Yeah, it's gonna build up, and I imagine it'll pay off and everything. But it just felt weird. I do agree with you. Like, it just felt like this something massive moment finally happening, and we just skip it. Hey, good job! Pat on the back. Let's go.
Yeah, it was nice.
Next one. Yeah, now get out there again. Do it again.
Yeah. And
it wasn't too much for Demon Slayer in that regard.
No, it's again. We're gonna get there. It's starting slowly a bit. Yeah. Did you watch?
We need more color hair girl though. We need more her.
Mitsuri, Ashira. Yeah.
Just put her
She's
in there.
Super fun. Her personality is very contagious.
Yeah. That's what I'm most excited about. Like this season. What else did I watch? So I finished Campfire. The Campfire, cooking with my absurd skills. Loved it. That was great.
I hope we're gonna get season 2. Super fun series.
Yeah, I hope so too. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The wolf is awesome. I like his ego.
And if somebody hurts Sui, I'm gonna kill all of them.
Yeah, Sui's awesome too because he's just ridiculous. He's a really fun slime.
Just so innocent.
It's just a fun show.
It relaxes you, puts you in a good mood. It looks great. Again, the cooking makes you hungry.
It's a chill, fun show. It's really funny moments and just like how he's the character that doesn't want to be OP, but he is OP and he tries to stay away from it. And
that's the exact opposite what he wants.
Yeah.
And also towards the end, the goddesses.
Yeah, keep on.
The
goddesses.
They finally showed up. The goddesses, all of them salivating over the food.
Blessings. So it empowers his magic. Yeah, that was funny too. Which is funny because she says only like 1 week, and then she's like, "Well, could you send him more?
Give me more. Give me more."
That's me. That's like me with Oreos. So, But no, it was a lot of fun. What was I gonna say though? There's something I was gonna say, but I forgot now.
I made you lost track of your thoughts there. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
food. It's okay.
I was gonna say, oh, the power of food, man. The power of
Yeah.
food. And it brings the powerful people in. So
What other series was based on food besides Shokugeki no Soma? Did you have any other? These two? We have Campfire, Soma, and what else was around food?
Food Wars.
Let me
I
see.
think, because I feel like there's another one.
Yeah, there probably is, but which one? Toriko. Fuck, how can I forget Toriko? Holy shit.
Yeah,
I love Toriko.
Dorko, Food Wars, this one that focuses a lot on food is what I would say.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot
the
of anime
main focus
does.
is the food, not just randomly having food.
There's probably even more, but I don't know off the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far I really enjoyed it. I think it's the best new one so far out of that winter season.
The sleeper pick when we talked about it, yeah.
I'm still watching more, of course, but yeah, out of new series, I think that one's the best one so far.
Mm-hmm. What else besides it did you watch?
Then I watched Konosuba, still watching that.
I have to start it yet.
Which was funny. It was really funny with one of the creeper dudes that he's a stalker, but
yeah, I saw some clips and memes, yeah.
Honestly, the show just makes me miss the main cast a lot, though. Personally, it does. Like, Megumin is awesome, but like, I really miss the others with the whole gang. So
yeah, I can't wait for the actual season 3 to come out. I'm gonna watch this one. I'm probably gonna love it. But yeah, I agree with you. The main cast together, they just
because I still like Konosuba season 1, season 2 a lot more than even this. This is pretty good too. It's just I really like the way the characters all work together.
Yeah, the chemistry between them and all
the chemistry is great, and I miss it. Now the new characters in this, they're fine. It's just not as good as obviously
understandable.
The main, cast. That's just my feeling on it so far with the first 3 episodes. What else did I watch? Me and the wife started a new one together.
Which one?
Was it Skip and Loafer? I think it's called.
Skip to Loafer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from this season.
Yeah.
I only know about it.
I only watched the first episode. It actually wasn't bad. It's kind of like a rom-com as well.
I know about it because I'm gonna skip it.
yeah. But it's actually pretty funny. It's kind of like this country girl that, you know, she's really smart, got good grades and everything, but she gets sent to Tokyo to this like elite school of like top academics and stuff like that. And she thinks she's fine. She moves in with like her aunt or whatever, and she's like, the first episode is just her trying to get to the school, and she thinks she's fine. She's like, oh no, I can handle the city or whatever. She gets like completely lost on like her first day,
overwhelmed.
And that she's just like having a mental like breakdown. Like she's like failed her whole like, you know, family, because she has like a big family on the countryside and stuff. And then this one dude who comes over, and he's like skipping the class. Like he just doesn't care. I think he's like one of those like smart dudes that kind of like bored or whatever. Like,
nothing
like,
challenges him. And
yeah, but then obviously he runs into her, and then she's, you know, kind of like this mystery thing to him, you know, like love romance kind of thing. But it's kind of a funny chemistry between the two. Like one of the funny parts was her when so they're running towards the school. They're trying to get there in time because she has to do the speech. She's like one of the top classmates.
The entrance,
yeah. They finally get there. She goes up there, and she forgot her she wrote down the speech. She forgot it at home, and so she memorizes it all though, because she's very smart. And she says it all, and then all of a sudden it all catches up to her. So like all the running and everything. So she's like, oh no, I gotta go to the bathroom, and she books it or whatever, and she like throws up on like the vice president or whatever of the school, like in front of everyone. It's just like, oh no. So it's pretty funny actually. But and she's like, oh, how am I gonna make friends now?
Vomit girl, not from Chainsaw.
And then the blonde hair guy's like, oh, he's like, I think she's very interesting or whatever and stuff like that. So the first episode was good. It was good. It was fun actually. I was just let her pick. I let my wife pick something. We watched it. And I was like, okay, it's actually not bad. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So I'll watch that one. Like I have like this motive now. Like if I start it, I'm gonna finish it, and even if it's bad,
I
good,
do that
whatever.
also. But I only watch.
I didn't used to do that. I used to stop like, this is crap. I'm done. Episode 5.
You drop Black
but
Clover.
Now, yeah, but now podcast. Oh no, I dropped miniseries before. But now podcasts. Aries, he puts pressure on me. Now I gotta step up my game, and good pressure, not bad pressure.
We're gonna watch more anime.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a different way of thinking of it. Like if it's bad, like okay, well we can crap on it, or
exactly,
or
for content. Hey, it's
content,
shit.
Yeah. So
we're gonna shit on
it. It's fun. So, is there anything else that we're missing that I finished Campfire? I don't think there is anything else that I watched.
Then I have a few. First, I finished BOFURI. Finally, the last 6 episodes.
I haven't finished that. Is it done now?
Yeah. Fully done.
So I should just go back and finish it.
That's why I waited
I have
also.
Like 4 or 5 episodes I think left then.
I stopped at 6 because the delay got delayed again, came back, delayed again. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until it's finished. Same as with.
I think I'm on 8. Is where I stopped.
But
and I just waited because I was worried if there'd be another delay or anything. So
honestly, I liked it, but I liked season 1 more. Even by how it ended right now, because even the first 6 episodes or 8, how far you are in, you feel very rushed. We just, hey, let's do this, let's get through this level, this level. It just keeps going. Next scene. It's
like SAO season 1.
Just
part 1.
Just to get to no, they rush it a lot compared to SAO.
Oh, I think SAO was very rushed.
No,
dude, we got to in 12 episodes. We got to like floor 1 to 70.
Yeah, I get that, but here SAO also has a lot more episodes, and that was the goal of the story for them.
Yeah, I feel like SAO could have had the whole season 1 just be SAO, and it would have been so much better.
I agree with that. Skip the elf part, but
they
that's another conversation.
They skipped a lot.
But compared to this one, I think it was more rushed because here there was no goal for them to reach 100. There's no floor 100 for them. That's why I'm saying this. That it felt more out of place.
This is just a growing MMO that
there was no upper limit or hey, let's defeat this, let's do that, let's get out of. There was no.
I'm just talking pacing wise. I do agree that the pacing is fast.
And, just to get to that event.
Yeah.
And they finally got to the event. Was fun, of course. Was her Maple, I was about to say Mash from MASHLE, Maple shenanigans with her skill, with everything, with all of them was happening. I'm trying not to say with spoilers since you haven't finished the last few episodes, and I think and / hope there's gonna be a season 3 by the way what they showed towards the end there. It's just a fun series, but yeah, honestly in my opinion I like season 1 a bit more than season 2. I'm curious what you're gonna think when you finish it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy that it's fun.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about. I guess it was season 1 and season 2, but the only thing I do know that is the difference is the pacing is a lot much faster compared to, like just getting upgrade stuff. I still love the game developers on it. I think it's hilarious.
You're gonna love them even more towards the end.
Yeah. That one's like, isn't that sexual harassment?
Yeah.
Can't be doing that.
And it's nice also reading at the end the commentary of the other players, the one that they're watching and things like that.
Yeah.
Fun part.
They're trying to counter Maple, but like not ruin the game.
Yeah, because if they actually counter her, nobody else is gonna be able to play the game.
Yeah. So it's like, how MMOs are, like how do we keep that 1% of players
top down or bottom
happy
up
with the casuals,
it's very hard to keep everybody happy. Everybody values things differently, play differently, want things differently. But still, fun series, fun, and I hope there's gonna be a season
I gotta
3.
finish it. That'll probably be my next one that I finish.
Yeah.
So
Can't talk
just because I only have a few episodes left. I just didn't know if it was done or not. I knew it was close, but was it 12 or 13 then?
12.
12. Okay. So I'll finish that one.
Waited for delay. Still have Nier. I didn't start it until it's actually back. Golden Kamuy season 4.
Still not back, right?
No. Misfit of Demon King Academy, and there was one more that had delays, which I'm drawing a blank right now. Which one had delays?
Did Golden Kamuy start yet?
Season 4, I think, is supposed to start in
April.
Yeah, but it's a re-air, so I don't know if there's any new episodes besides what they aired.
I only watched episode 1.
Then, let's see, which one got even more delays besides Nier, Misfit?
I only know Nier and Misfit. I think the only ones.
Oh, I have not delayed. I have one more that I need to watch. Gundam, Witch from Mercury. Part 2, second core. It's airing right now, so I'm gonna wait until it's finished so I can binge it. Those 3.
That's the second part, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going on right now. I gotta watch the first part. So
those 3 are the only ones that I'm missing from winter 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And besides series, I watched 3 anime movies.
Nice. What did you watch?
Let's start with Slime, Scarlet Bond.
Oh yeah, that came out this
week
or day before.
Was on Crunchyroll also.
Oh, we're gonna watch it. Me and the wife are gonna watch that one together.
Yeah, was actually fun. I liked it. Kind of build up a bit more with some of the other characters, some foreshadowing for the season 3. A bit there, some connections. I hope this new character kind of makes an appearance after in the main series. I don't know if he actually will, but the movie is kind of canon and not canon at the same time, so that's why it's kind of murky what's going to happen. But overall, I had fun with it. More slime, more Rimuru shenanigans. Pretty good looked, quite good. Honestly, I've waited for it for quite a long time to finally be out, because of course all I get movies very, very late, 6 months, a year or something like that. Yeah. Even more with Demon Slayer, the way they milked it, the Infinity Train movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just made me more excited for season 3. I can't wait for Slime. One of my favorite series overall.
Slime a lot. Yeah, I do. I really like it.
Need more Rimuru in my life. So
yes,
I do recommend it. Shion, the big booba girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna scale a lot more now that he's a demon lord. The powers, the everything, the other characters, the build up from season 2, getting into the heavy hitters of the world instead of what we've been having so far right now. And I still like the nation building quite a lot in Slime. Even here in the movie, there was a bit of that.
Yes, dude, I love. That's one of my favorite parts about Slime.
Yeah,
I think it does such a good job too. Of just like how the town builds, and we're getting characters, and it feels like a town of people like that you care about and stuff like that.
Working together, getting new people, making relationships, trades, alliances, enemies, wars, everything. That Slime is
how the world works. Yeah,
I love fun.
That.
And the movie was awesome. Still recommend it quite a lot. Now, besides Slime, finally got to Kaguya-sama, the movie, which
the newest one.
Yeah. They split it in 4 episodes for whatever reason, I don't know, but was pure fun again. And
it's ridiculous.
Did you actually watch the movie Kaguya?
Yeah.
How you?
Or no, not Kaguya. Sorry, I was thinking. Oh my god, I'm thinking Konosuba. Sorry, the Konosuba movie.
I knew you didn't watch the series. I was like, wait, when did you finish Kaguya-sama to catch up to the movie?
Dude, I was thinking Konosuba for some reason. Because we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah. I watched it way back, Konosuba movie again. Super fun.
I was thinking of the Tentacle Beast.
Sylvia was awesome also in that movie. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you didn't watch that one, but I think that's someone else that didn't watch that one.
No, I watched it.
So I got excited. No, there's someone else that I talked to that they have not seen the movie yet. I'm like, you need to see the movie.
Yeah, they do. If they like Konosuba, they do need to see.
My bad.
The movie.
My bad.
I was like, did he finally binge Kaguya? Did he do it?
Yeah. I binged all 3 seasons.
You should though.
I'm sorry. I want to, but I haven't yet.
But yeah, the movie was just awesome, continuing straight off from where season 3 left off. Again, the character development, the shenanigans between them, the build up, all there. Kaguya-sama is just awesome, and this is coming from the guy that doesn't like romance, because honestly for me doesn't really lead anywhere. I tune out quite a lot of the time on romance focused series and slice of life focused series. When they're part of another series, I'm okay with them, but when that's the main focus, I just tune out, even though if the series might be amazing, that genre is not really for me. But with Kaguya, it has that something special that even I could appreciate it, have fun with it, enjoy watching it, and I highly recommend the movie over here. And can't wait for more Kaguya. Just super fun, characters are awesome, the comedy is there, and the romance. And
I'll get there.
The last one that I watched was One Piece Red.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. It'll be very vague. It comes out on July 11th, so I will buy a Blu-ray edition.
Yeah. I found the One Piece on the Great Seas, and yeah. But
I'm just saying that was the recent announcement, so if people didn't know, it is coming out July 11th on Blu-ray and DVD over here.
Was really fun, but for me the best part of the movie was the music.
Yeah, like, dude, I love the music. I've listened to the music. I haven't watched the movie yet.
But actually seeing the scenes also with amazing job they did there with the movie. It looks awesome. The colors, even the CGI blends in quite nicely. Really, really damn good. But overall the story was kind of a bit there. Had some issues. When you watch it, we can go over what exactly happened with the movie. But again, it's just a bit of nitpicking on my part there. Just
did you watch the episodes with that as well? Because they had more setup with it, I guess.
Yeah,
from the anime, they did like 3 episodes. I think.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I watched those, but I haven't watched the movie yet.
Yeah, I did watch them, and just pure blast of fun, honestly. Especially starts really strong. Like I was watching the movie, I was talking with somebody on Discord. Straight into it, it just blasts instantly with how it starts. Like, damn, give me more, and it kept going even towards the end. Just if you took LSD, this would be the movie to watch. It's full of colors, honestly. Music just hits everything.
I want to see her and Queen have like a rave battle, like
nah,
DJ versus DJ.
She would cheat on him. They're not even in the same planet.
Queen, man. Oh,
no.
You seen the rave scene? I think
I seen it. No, he doesn't.
I'm surprised how much of a budget they had on that episode.
True.
It looked really good.
It did, but trust me.
Zuma.
He is not even in the same club with her. If you're coming with music.
Yeah, but it would be a hilarious, like maybe special episode. Like we just got him. You could get the other dude too, the Worst Generation guy, Apu or whatever.
No, shoot Apu in the head. No.
Yeah,
no,
I hate him too.
No.
I'm just thinking of all the musical people. I think it'd be hilarious. Get Apu in there,
yes,
freaking.
You're gonna understand when you watch it.
Brock, of course, too, man. We need a battle royale.
Brock has a chance, but they're kind of different genres of music. Brock, you go to a high class restaurant, listen to him, sip on some wine there, some opera and things like that. With Uta, you just go when you need your ears being blasted there and feeling some emotion with her. But yeah, again, a really fun movie. Can't wait for you to watch it, to actually delve a bit
I'm excited.
Deeper into it. Highly recommended. I'm probably gonna blast the music even more on YouTube.
I feel so bad because I keep teasing my wife about, man, because I read the new chapter this week and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, there were some very huge reveals with this. I feel like every chapter we had
I know
that one happening to say
there's a lot going
to
on,
say the least.
So One Piece anime fans, you have a lot coming up very
also
soon.
Do you want me to give you it's not a spoiler about the story of One Piece Red, but something that is related to the main story that you already know?
Yeah, I already know about the spoiler, but
I didn't expect
I know
them.
what's in there, but that's why I don't want my wife to watch it until.
Okay.
The
Spoiler
main
warning
story.
for anime only here in One Piece, bit movie or bit main series. You have been warned. There's a few frames, not even scenes.
Okay.
They
Did they just
actually,
tease it then?
yeah, they just teased it. They show Gear 5 in a few frames.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
I was like, okay, damn, I didn't expect them to actually show it a bit there.
Yeah, I was surprised too when I heard that.
I saw it before. I thought it was just a concept art, an opening, or things like that. But for it to actually be in the movie, I'm like, okay, damn. And looked amazing. They're just a preview
I'm very
of things to come.
for the anime coming up here.
It's gonna break the internet when that's going to happen.
Yeah, I can't wait.
People have no idea. I know a lot of people shit on One Piece, but even haters are gonna, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have more Naruto or Boruto now. It's Boruto now.
Fuck Boruto.
Versus One Piece.
Come at me. If you're a Boruto fan, come at me.
So, because people. That's what I see on Twitter all the time.
Yeah, trust me. I spend way too much time on Twitter.
Yeah, Boruto's got a better story now than One Piece because of this one thing that happened.
I was like, dude, you are enjoying Boruto. I'm glad for you. I hope it keeps going. I hope it offers you everything you want, but shut the fuck up and enjoy it in peace.
See, it was really fun when Naruto and One Piece were at it. That was a fun time.
Yeah, I can respect
some
Boruto,
people. Yeah. I don't, is like not even in the level of Naruto, in my opinion. But I haven't even watched it. But I've heard so much about it. I know
even
stuff
the manga. Do not. It has some good things. The anime shit because there's too many fillers. But even the actual story, when people telling read the manga of Boruto. No.
Now it's weird for me to say that, but like if I was a betting man, I would still bet that Naruto's better than Boruto.
Oh yeah, that's not even a bet. That's like saying water is wet.
Yeah. So, just saying out of the knowledge and stuff that I've heard and known, I am going to watch it. I think so, and I will give you my full opinion on it. Like I said, even if it's bad, I can talk about it.
Are you going to watch 300 episodes?
Yep.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, same thing with Black Clover.
Don't compare Black Clover. Don't compare Black Clover to Boruto, please.
I'm talking about the ones I've had a hard time with. So, Fairy Tail, Black Clover.
Don't bring Fairy Tail into this. I love Fairy Tail. We're gonna get to Fairy Tail also.
So, well, Fairy Tail. When does Fairy Tail's next season start?
There's no info on the 100-year quest.
I thought it was supposed to be this year.
No. They just said there's gonna be an anime, but not when.
Because I've heard good things.
100
from people that have read it. A lot of people are excited about it. So, I know
we have Eden Zero now, though. At least season 2.
Yeah. I know my wife's very disappointed with Fairy Tail at the end of that. She still likes it, but she's not.
We're gonna get to Fairy Tail. I have one fight.
I'll watch it, and we'll talk about stuff about when I start watching it one day here. I don't know when that will be, but
so me in my wheelchair. That's about when you have 170 episodes Black Clover, like 300 something Fairy Tail, 300
Black
Boruto.
Clover I'm at like 40, so what? There's like 100.
You have 130 episodes if you stopped at 40. You have 170. 170.
Okay.
So you have like 500 episodes to watch of anime.
I'll get through there.
I have so much faith.
Hey man, I've watched One Piece a couple of times. All right, I got this. All right.
We'll see.
I've watched all of Naruto. I've watched all of Bleach. I've done a lot in Hunter x Hunter.
I did also. I even rewatched them. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But
I'll get there.
Remember,
I don't know when. Like there will be a time where there is not many animes that maybe I'm not interested.
I don't think that's going to happen because it seems like
not
every season has more and more anime.
I don't know, man. Like this season's not too bad. This one's not as bad as last season for me.
It's not, but it's still up there. There's close to 20 series that I'm interested in.
Yeah, there's still some I haven't checked out yet, but
and also remember, because it's gonna keep piling up. The more you wait, the more. Hey, last season before that.
I don't know. I'm just gonna watch anime, and we'll get whatever we get in. I'll get there eventually.
It's a never-ending pile up of episodes.
So I've been really enjoying a lot of things I've been watching. I'm trying to think. I'll probably finish BOFURI next, and then I'm trying to think what else I want to start. 'Cause I'm still working on the winter stuff a bit.
What do you have from winter left? The big ones.
Oh, a lot. Well, Miss Nagatoro is gonna finish that one.
Okay.
That'll probably be my next one. Revenger.
You can probably skip Revenger, honestly.
No, I'm already in it. 4 episodes in, so.
Okay.
Dude, ever since this anime list now, I'm all like, I'm a completionist.
Welcome,
so
welcome to Weebville.
I'm trying to add to the resume. So
yeah. Speaking of anime list, I did a stream this week. I finally redid my entire list. Spoke like 4 hours straight about all of the series on my list. Redid every scores. Maybe the 10s and 9s are not fixed, but that was super fun. Just going through my entire list, remembering everything, or trying to remember some of the series, talking about the good ones, the bad ones, how I scored out. That was really fun doing that.
Yeah, I have to update my list here.
I even found some of the series that weren't added on my list for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, I was still going through mine as well. Way you're teaching me how to go through. Oh yeah, I got the Ice Sorcerer one. Still got the 80,000 gold and another retirement. Still, is it Ron the Paper Girl Dungeon, which should be pretty soon.
Danmachi,
and then the dog one,
your favorite anime of the year right there, Dog Enjoyer. But Danmachi was awesome. Probably my favorite season from Danmachi, and I'll even put it up there with Slime. Season 4.
Yeah, I gotta see how it ends and everything, but it's definitely really close because I really like season 3, and it's close to that. But I didn't finish it yet.
We're gonna talk about it when you finish it. I don't want to go into spoilers with.
Unfortunately, money got really tight.
It's okay. I know. It's okay. Yeah, trust me. I know my life has been
things
kicking
are better
my ass
now.
also.
Things have been better. Glad. So soon. So I got a few that I'm gonna watch, and I want to watch a bunch of them because I want a good final, top 10 anime of the year. Like I got a good chunk, and I feel very confident. Because it would be nice to say, like, I watched 80% of this year of anime. Like,
it's gonna be insane this year. Also, I feel like every year it just gets crazier and crazier, and we also have.
I feel like I get like 40%, 50% maybe of like what I've watched.
I watched,
but I would like to bump it up.
Even
you beat me 100%. But I would say like I'm like 40% of anime that I watch like per year. But like I'm trying to get like that number way up.
I just watch stuff I'm being interested in. I know I read the synopsis. I look at the visual.
I do
a bit
too,
of
but
research. If it's something that interests me, I'm gonna watch it. Even though if it's trash, bad, or whatever, it's a concept and genre I like, I'm gonna watch it. Even if it's bad.
joining with you, like now, I just want to go like to multiple like even like animes that I wouldn't think about trying it, and then it's good or whatever. And so
I found already probably my contester for worst anime of the year.
Yeah.
There we go. Spy Classroom.
Hey, season 2.
Yeah.
Hey, Fairway Paladin.
No. It's not contested for worst anime of the year.
We'll see. Hopefully, it's you said it's a new person.
New studio, yeah.
So hopefully, we have a bigger budget. But
we'll see.
We can get into our topic here.
Let's go into the fights. It's probably gonna be a longer episode here. So we're gonna have 10 or 10-ish that we like, a few that we dislike, and also found one that I have to rewatch to properly remember all of the fights, and one that I didn't watch. I've been planning to watch it, and I've heard it has a really good fight, or at least a really good fight, which we're gonna get to. So, and of course, there's so many. We're not gonna be able to cover all of the series that I have. So many fights that I like. They're not in any particular order. Hey, this fight is better than the other one, or whatever. Just fights that I actually really liked. But they're not gonna be fights that flexes on people, showcases of overpowers and things like that. Probably there's gonna be another episode. Here are fights that were sort of equal, so to say. Everybody could have won or lost at the same time.
Yeah, it's best. I don't know, best fights. Even like if you want to go visually or like
for whatever criteria.
Or I don't have eye flexed on this person fights because well, one, I don't think those are the best fights.
No, I like those moments, but those are not the best fights. Yeah,
but,
yeah. I live for those moments, but I wouldn't consider them best fights. Hey, a character is overpowered, comes in and wipes the floor with the entire map or whoever is in front. That's not actually a fight. That's genocide.
Yeah.
But want to take the first one?
Yeah, I can take the first one. So I'll go with one of my favorites. I'll do an easy one here.
Okay.
From One Piece, my favorite anime. You know, I'm a One Piece dude.
Okay, let's see.
Luffy versus Pigeon Guy.
Pigeon Guy?
Rob Lucci. Yeah, Rob Lucci.
Rob Lucci.
Yeah, he calls him Pigeon Guy.
Yeah, I have him here also. Rob Lucci and another character. Yeah.
The first time they fight. So the big water or Enies lobby fight is one of my favorites. One of my favorite moments is him like I don't want to fall. You know, if I fall again, I fail or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously the moment with the build up with Nico Robin, everything on the line.
That's why One Piece is really good because it's not just the fight, it's also the emotional build up, the character that drives you to that fight, and you actually care about what's happening in the fight. It's not just looks great, flash on screen. Yes, I like that side also, but One Piece does it a bit better with the emotional.
One Piece is like that's how almost a lot of the fights go. Like it's not like it's not very flashy that, even though now I'd say the Wano arc is like
Wano is insane.
It was like the budget has gone way up for Wano. But most of the fights, it's just the meaning behind the fight.
Exactly,
is what I love about it. It's not like a dead brain fight or anything. Which nothing wrong with the dead brain fight or anything like that. I still love it. I love the visuals and everything of dead brain fights. I have some on here. But for One Piece, I love. I'm a story guy, so I love the build up and everything. And this one was like one of my all time. Yeah, this is what made me fall in love with One Piece and started becoming my favorite. It's
probably one of the most impactful fights in the entire story so far. Just emotional for characters, for everybody. You put it perfectly to get into One Piece or fall in love with the series.
This is when I liked One Piece before, but then this is when I started falling in love. These two arcs actually were the ones that started to make me fall in love with it. And then obviously the next arc, while Thriller Bark was decent, the ending
probably one of the weakest arc with Thriller Bark.
Yeah, weakest, very boring beginning. There's some fun things, but it's hard to get through. But then after that, then you have a good like 200 episodes of nonstop. We got like Red Line and I'm ready for it. But yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah. And since you put, was very hard for me to decide here. Rob Lucci probably more impactful a bit, but Luffy versus Katakuri, honestly.
Yeah, that was another one.
Yeah, that was super hard to choose from One Piece. There's so many fights, so many build-ups, but just the connection between Luffy and Katakuri and how similar they was, and considering their backgrounds and situations, their powers also. And how that fight, even towards the end, they started respecting each other even more. By Katakuri's own fears about his appearances, and how Luffy just doesn't care about that. He just looks at the person. He doesn't judge people how they look and things like that. And the fight looked great also, especially towards the end. And
it was so cool to see someone's very similar. Power-wise,
it was like Luffy. A mirror fight in a way between them. Even their personalities a bit, even though Katakuri is a bit more serious than him.
Yeah, and his observation hockey was like still like
top of the charts there.
Yeah.
That's why it was very hard to choose between these two fights.
Yeah, really good too. I just want to say too, I don't have any of the same anime fights, but because like I can name a bunch, like One Piece alone. I can.
There's
name,
so many series. Hey, this fight. You know. But I knew we're both gonna have something One Piece, so that's why I wanted to mention both of them.
Yeah. No, Category was a great one too. So that was a good choice. You want me to go then?
Yeah.
I like the Saber versus Berserk Ultimate Blade Works. This is just a nice, flashy, awesome fight that I really enjoyed.
I agree. A pretty good fight.
This is badass. It's just there's not. It's not much of the build up behind it. It's
it's just
this is just eye candy, you know.
Exactly. And it
Okay,
looked
yeah,
great. It
I love
looks
this.
great. There's so many good fights in Fate. Period.
Yes, period. I actually might have a hot take about this.
What? Give it to me.
Here we go. Hot take. I don't know if this is a hot take, but maybe a debate.
Okay.
I actually think the Fate fights actually still look better than Demon Slayer fights. It is a different kind of art, but
how do
I
you
guess
define better? By what? As in, you like them more, or do you think they're technically
more
better?
crisp, more flashy? I think.
I think they're
I don't
better.
know.
The choreography
The
is better
choreography,
in
I feel,
Fate.
is
Yeah,
better.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I don't know, so that's why I don't know if it's a hot take. They're still both really good.
Yeah,
okay?
but
this is not the negate any of the.
It does. I think
I just
there's
rewatched like some of the
different-
fights. It is different, but I just watched like some of the fights. I'm like, yeah, this looks actually better than.
No,
what I've seen
I'm saying
there
it's
so far.
It's different kind of fighting. Compare Fate to Demon Slayer. Like the animation, of course, is great, but just the actual techniques using the fightings, you kind of appreciate one for something else, one for something else. And yeah, I can see it. Why
it's a personal taste.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just thought about it because I just rewatched some of the fights and I'm like, yeah, actually, this looks incredible.
Really hard for me to choose that. Season 2 fight in Demon Slayers were really good. The fight in Mugen Train was really good.
Demon Slayer has like better build up than Fate. Like Fate is just a
Fate
battle
is just
royale
for the fight. Yeah.
Badass, fights. And
I know this one would be hard. It would depend on my mood. Hey, sometimes I'm in the mood for Fate fights. Sometimes I would like Demon Slayer fights. So yeah, it's.
Again, both are insanely good. Same company. It's just a personal take.
No, it's a really good point you brought up. Actually, I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it because I was like, "Is it?" I'm like, And I'm like, "Yeah, I actually do like the Fate fights more than."
Yeah, very understandable.
The Demon Slayer.
For me, it depends, but I can see why. Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's not like Demon Slayer is still like top notch for animation.
Yeah, it doesn't take away from the other. It's not like, hey, you like that, the other one is shit. No, it's not that. Yeah.
No. I know some people might take it that way, but it's not that way.
Let's see, we already had One Piece, and you said Fate. Let me go with one that kind of is a bit similar in the same way. And Berkuli versus Vecta from Sword Art Online Alicization. Honestly, this fight blew me away how good it was. But
I didn't put that on the list too, but I agree.
I love that fight, especially
it was really good.
Because Vecta, this is a game, has an admin account, and you have an NPC, an AI, beating him, and actually
like
giving
that town guard beating you up.
He's all like trying his best on AI. They kind of got sentience a bit there, and it looked gorgeous. The animation was there. Him actually winning through skill, not just ass pull with Berkuli, what he did there. And Vecta more than deserves that ass whooping that he got. And people shit on Sword Art Online, which is very deserved. It has a ton of issues. We could do an episode with how many issues Sword Art Online has, but also has really good things. We can also do an episode with how many good things it has, especially Alicization and War of the Underworld, which is what SAO should have been. If you just take the first part of Season 1, ignore everything else after that, and then start Alicization and War of the Underworld, more than makes up for it, especially with this fight. Probably the best fight we've had in Sword Art Online, period.
I actually forgot about that one, but I like that one a lot. I like a lot of fights in that one. I like the
really good fights.
Just a little quick the monk one. The monk dude versus I don't remember the names, but the sword chick there. When they faced off, that was sick.
Yeah, it has really good fights. It looks great. Alicization, even the character with Alice, even the concept, especially right now that what's happening with AI in the world. SAO kind of already had that conversation right there in Alicization. I highly recommend you guys. If you know you're cheating on SAO, I get it, but try Alicization.
Just watch Season 3. It's worth it.
Okay.
Okay, next one. What do we go with? I'm gonna go with the Mob Psycho 100 Season 2 All Out Fight. That's what I put on there because I'm talking about the time where they're all out in the city just fighting the crap out of each other. I thought that was insane, like the sequence of it and everything like that with all of them fighting.
Yeah,
If I remember correctly, is that when Mob is trying to get to the tower or something like that? But him and all his friends there.
It was one getting to, or was it the guy that tried to infiltrate his mind?
Yeah, one of the two. I can't remember. It's been a while, but that fight scene was sick though, with all of them,
yeah,
like
Mob
just throwing each other around.
Really good fights and
the building. Yeah, that was with the brother, the blonde haired kid, and like just it was sick. I love that part. That was before even like Mob got there and stuff like that, or something like that. But they were going to save Mob, one of the two. I don't remember exactly.
This just shows we're losing our memories over here. Alzheimer patients talking about anime right now, guys.
Well, we only watch like 200 series a year, so it's hard to remember all of them. But I rewatched like the fight scene of it and stuff. I'm like, yeah, this one was sick. I remember this. This was fun. But yeah, I like that one a lot as well.
I could have also put
it's not a 1v1
Psycho over here.
Yeah. So yeah, Mob Psycho there. Season 2 was sick.
Okay, so Mob Psycho. Let me see what else can we do. Okay, I'm gonna put from Bleach. I have so many I could put from Bleach. Ichigo versus Ulquiorra is also really good. Zaraki versus Noitora, but the one I'm gonna choose.
Grimjaw as well.
Yeah, with Grimjaw, just so many fights in Bleach. I love the series. You guys already know this, but I'm gonna choose Ichigo versus Byakuya because the build-up was also there at the beginning with the Soul Society arc, with him wanting to save Rukia. The relationship between Byakuya and Rukia, how he also viewed Ichigo, himself trying to discover his power, the reveal that happened during the fight with probably one of the biggest things in the series there. Just it looked great. We're shitting our pants when we're watching, especially watching it.
It's one of my favorites.
I just love Bleach, and I think this is one of the best fights in general, and especially from the series.
I've always said this with Bleach. I think Bleach has the best like 50 episode beginning. Like just the first,
Soul Society is one of the best arcs in general.
Yeah,
in anime, not just
long anime.
Yeah.
I think it's the best.
Even I love Bleach. Even I'm the first guy to admit it has a lot of issues after the Soul Society arc.
Yes,
there's no denying
that's where
that.
It changes,
but I love Bleach, even despite of that, and even because of some of the things that people dislike, I still like with Bleach. But Soul Society is best.
You're a Bleach guy. I'm a One Piece guy. It's all right. We got it.
Both. Not one of the other. Not one or the other for me. I love both.
I'm One Piece all the way. I love Bleach. Don't get me wrong, but like One Piece is on another level.
I wouldn't say one or the other for me.
Yeah, it's fine. For me, definitely. Like One Piece is my favorite. Understandable. I'm a die-hard One Piece. All right. Not saying Bleach is bad or anything. I still love Bleach.
I got it.
And Bleach got me back into anime, so thank Bleach for it.
Yeah, we got a lot of people back into anime and into anime.
Yeah, it was
Watch our first episode, how I got into anime. You have it here on YouTube, how it started. Yep. So
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Because anime. We probably should say that earlier, but
yeah, we're professional podcaster over here, streamers, content creators.
We start talking and we just don't stop. So
yeah.
But all right, another one.
Another one.
Let's go with. I'm gonna go with another big anime. Okay. We're doing a DBZ. I actually really like the Goku versus Jiren fight time.
Yeah, I agree.
I remember when it dropped. I love the music. I love the fight. Again, this is like kind of a dead brain fight, but I love it. The visual.
That's DBZ anything. You look for the fights. Yeah.
I love it. Visually, it was just awesome. But yeah, the music was great. The moment was great. Ultra Instinct, loved it. So yeah, I would definitely give that with the most.
I'm really glad you put Goku versus Jiren here. Also had it prepared. Yeah.
I like Jiren a lot, actually.
He's a really fun,
very cool character. Yeah. But yeah,
just showing his backstory a bit, his motivation with Jiren kind of made the fight more impactful, because we're not that used in DBZ or the Super to have that type of thing.
And Jiren wasn't like I'm a bad dude.
Yeah,
no, like he had motives. He had
was
his
an
own
asshole
thing.
also at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he
But
was just
he
super OP and like
he
ego
wasn't
and
Frieza. I destroy planets
no,
and terrorize people and things like that. We also had
yeah,
the
it
villain
wasn't the
episode. Watch
usual
that
bad
episode.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
So it was cool.
Yeah, and amazing. Ultra Instinct is gonna go down in history as one of the greatest things in
Yeah,
in anime.
it broke the internet at that
Yeah.
time. So I think
So,
we're gonna get super soon.
hopefully, yeah. There's the next arcs are all also really interesting.
Yeah, like I feel like the manga now is pretty far where they got enough
we could
content
get
to do some.
one arc fully animated because they're in the next arc, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see.
what do you got?
Okay, since we already spoke a bit about Naruto again has really great fights, be it Shippuden or normal Naruto, but probably my favorite fight is Madara versus Guy towards the end of Shippuden there, because Guy,
the eighth gate one.
Yeah, the 8th gate one. Just considering even Madara admitting that Guy is better than him at Taijutsu, just awesome what Guy did there in that episode, just to be acknowledged by somebody like Madara. And again, it also made me even more mad with the ending of Shippuden
moment.
I would even say, yeah. I just love this fight. Sometimes I even watch it on YouTube. A lot of the fights I put, hey, give me a clip of that fight. I feel like rewatching it again. This is one of those fights there. That's why I still think Madara should have been the last villain in Naruto. No Kaguya bullshit.
Yep, I agree too. But yeah, that's probably what my favorite moment as well, especially for the ending arc.
Yeah. The Guy fight just simply hype.
I mean, we were waiting for it for a long time. Yeah.
Finally having that reveal.
Yeah, and it was foreshadowed for so long. So
Naruto again has really, really good fights, technical fights also, not just power-up system, especially towards the beginning before they became gods. But yeah, Madara versus Guy. Let's see. Next one, you. Which one do you have?
I'm gonna do the Gurren Lagann last fight.
Yeah.
The one with throwing universes at each other.
Yeah, that one is you're not watching it for the story at that point, honestly.
Oh, dude, I thought it was awesome. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
how
it
big
was
they were.
crazy exaggerated. Yeah,
but like just the visuals was awesome, especially at the time. It is like 2007 anime, but
it more than stands up to these
days
standards.
I think still stands up. Yeah, but it was great. I love the moment. I thought it was cool as hell. Like these ginormous, like I don't know if it's called beings or whatever.
Just colossal, cosmical,
over the top.
Words, yeah.
Awesomeness of like literally throwing a universe like a frisbee, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's just craziness, and I really like that. I love Gurren Lagann, the big moment, the big savior moment, if you want to say. But yeah, it was awesome. So I think that fight
more
is
than
hilarious.
worth it for that fight. I agree completely. If you haven't watched Gurren Lagann, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's gonna stay with you.
Universes, you know.
Okay. Let's see which one. Let's go with a more recent one, which I kind of put it here from Jujutsu Kaisen. Yuji and Todo versus Hanami. Now, I think that...
Is this the clap guy and the...
Yeah, that fight with them comboing together versus the plant guy.
Yes, so I have this fight. I have this fight too.
I'm glad. It looks great. Of course, we have Gojo moments and things like that. That's probably for the flexes, because when Gojo comes on screen, that's not a fight.
Flex fight.
That's not a fight. But here, this one with them working together, Todo even trying to help Yuji to improve at the same time they're fighting versus an opponent that is much stronger than them. They're the underdogs here. And how good they work together, they combined. It very rarely see two characters working this good together, especially considering they didn't train to work together like this. The clap with Todo, how he was using his power, the ingenuity of that power there. Yuji listening, doing everything he could. Hanami even being forced to go even more and more serious by how they were pushing him back. Of course, it looked great. Just one of the best fights in the series, honestly, what we got here right now.
Clapability was really cool.
Yeah, very
and
simple.
how they use it.
Yeah, that's why powers like that sounds useless. What would you even do like this? Same as with from Hunter x Hunter, where you have Hisoka and his bubble gum. That on paper that's a dumb power, but when somebody has the brain to use it properly, here with Todo with 50,000 IQ, 500,000, how much he had there in that scene. Best fight probably in the series that we got from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. But yeah, I had that one too.
I'm glad.
So then I have, let's see, I have the Thorfinn versus Thorkel fight that I like a lot in Vinland Saga.
Okay.
When we finally figure out the Uncle Thorkel and them fighting, and just the beast that Thorkel is, because I love Thorkel.
Yeah.
And the way Thorfinn, how vicious Thorfinn was back in the day.
He was like a
but yeah, no,
dog.
I thought that was a really cool fight. Again, this is kind of the build-up moment between the two that I very much enjoyed. Not the most flashy fight or anything that, but
I think that's more
the family
of
duo part.
A teachable moment of a fight, not an actual fight, because he learned something very precious there.
But his life was on the line, though.
Yeah, of
course.
Was
not all
of course it was. It wasn't like, hey, this is a training moment. No, this was a harsh lesson, to say the least. Reality hits you hard when it hits you. That was very important for Thorfinn there, and even for the story moving forward in the series. So yeah, very, very good choice.
Yeah, so I like that one a lot.
I have one, but I don't know if I can put it here from Black Clover.
Put it in there.
Because you didn't watch it, you didn't get to it.
Oh, just throw it out there. By the time I watch it, I'll probably forgot about it by now. Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna forget, because it's probably one of the most important fights in.
Probably don't even know.
I have two from Black Clover, but this one is more important. That one was more flashy, but this one is more important. Let's just say they're fighting the one of the last villains in the latest arc in the anime. But I'm not gonna. People probably already know. Towards the end of the series, last few episodes, Yami Asta versus X guy. I'm not even gonna name him here. Even the animation went way up for this fight. Seeing them finally work together with Yami, a bit acknowledging Asta, seeing him as an equal in a way here. What a way to end Black Clover, especially with the way it started. Started rough, ended on more than a high note, to say the least. And I hope right? More people. Yeah, Sword of the Wizard King, if I remember the name of the movie.
Soon.
But Ami and Asta versus the guy you guys know if you watched or read Black Clover.
Yeah. The manga's still going, right? Too,
yeah. Right it's still going. I hope Black Clover comes back at some point.
Yeah.
And hopefully not a week-to-week thing, maybe like 20-something episodes.
It might be like Bleach. Might be 10 years.
I would be okay with that. Hey, give me a full adaptation. Why not?
Yeah. Better animation even more then later. So.
If they keep up the animation that we had in this fight, they don't even need to step it up.
Yeah. I was just saying Bleach because what they definitely put in the work.
Oh yeah, 1,000-year Blood War arc.
Yeah.
I would even put some of the fights here, but I think that one kind of leans more towards the flex side.
Yeah. I agree too. I thought about putting it, but I was like, it wasn't much of a back and forth. It was kind of
was more one-sided, that fight.
Yeah. So then I put the Demon Slayer season 2 Tengen fight. I like that one a lot. I just don't like the way it ended, but I love the visual look of it. I thought it was great.
It was very hard for me also, to choose.
Yeah. Again, I've talked about this many times about the way it ended, whatever, but like it still was visually pleasing. It was awesome.
I think the season 2 fight looked better, but I was more emotionally invested in the movie fight with towards the end with the
I like Tengen more, so that's just like my personal.
Yeah, he's more fun, more thing like. But I don't know. I connected a bit more emotionally with the fight from Infinity Train. I cared more about that one.
Yeah. Well, my only thing with Infinity Train is like I was pretty bored for most
Yeah, no,
of it.
I'm not talking about the movie already. Yeah, we said that that was boring.
But I'm
the
saying
first
that the
part,
build up to
just
that
the
fight, the fight was cool,
Yeah.
but I was just like, oh, finally something's happening.
Yeah.
That's what that was my experience with that. The movie.
Yeah,
but,
the movie we already talked about the movie in other episode. Yeah, I agree fully with you. The first
season 2 fight, I thought was just really cool, really fun. I actually like the whole multiple fights, even with I don't remember the girl's name, the
Ducky.
sister there, but yeah, I like that too.
2 fights
but
at
that
the
arc
same
is
time. Yeah.
So I'm excited for season 3's
Me
big
too.
fight
Me too.
coming up.
This one is gonna be yeah. You have no idea.
I want more eye candy. That's what I get from Demon Slayer. So.
I agree fully. Okay, let's see. There, I have Fairy Tail here. I wanted to put 2 fights, one versus Smart Gear, but I think my favorite one has to be Fairy Tail versus Hades, and towards Natsu versus Hades. Just showing why I love Fairy Tail over here. I know a lot of the people shit on Fairy Tail. It has more than its issues, especially the last season. Even I myself think it's very weak, the last season. I still love it.
Talking about fights, so it's different.
Yeah, but here the fights, people miss what Fairy Tail is about. Even the power system is about friendship, and I know people don't like power of friendship, but that's the entire premise of the show. It's like biting in an apple and then wondering why doesn't this taste like a banana. Well, you wanted an apple, you didn't want a banana. But the fight here with Hades, one of the most powerful characters in the series, seeing how Natsu how far he has come, a return of the character, which I'm not gonna spoil here what's happening there, them working together, and even the way the fight ended. This is one of the best fights in Fairy Tail for me. Fairy Tail versus Hades.
Yeah, I thought it was friendship and fan service.
Yeah, it's both. It's both friendship and fan service. Yeah, but this is one of the things that annoys me quite a lot in not just with Fairy Tail, in a lot of anime.
Yeah.
People are watching an anime, they figure out pretty soon what that anime is about, and then, man, I wish this anime was something else. But why? Go watch another anime if it's not what you're into.
Yeah. That's what I did.
No, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, you dropped it, but you didn't say, hey, I wish Fairy Tail was something else. I'm not expecting Attack on Titan writing from Fairy Tail, because it didn't even try to do that.
That's fair. But, yeah. Maybe they wanted more, Aries. They wanted more than friendship.
No, I'm totally fine with that. I can like both sides. I like serious things and friendship things also with Fairy Tail.
All right, my other one is King Bradley versus Scar from Full Metal.
Yeah.
The moment, the brute. This is kind of the more brutal fight, I would say, compared to the others, as in the gruesomeness of King Bradley and Scar, when they were tearing each other apart, literally, literally. But yeah, I really like this. It was a cool moment. Well, Scar is one of my favorite characters too, and I think King Bradley's just a very cool, interesting character, if you want to call this. I don't know. It's just awesome.
Him on us watching the series, when we didn't know anything, who's the scenes, who is that, I expected him to be Pride, and when the reveal was, hey, he's Wrath, I was like, damn, okay, just holding in all that wrath and being who he was. Like, okay, this is more interesting, especially after the reveal of who Pride actually is. Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite fights in Full Metal. So the King Bradley versus Scar. Okay, very cool.
I have some that I wanted to put more into the flex side from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but when we get to that episode, Okay. This one from Danmachi, Bell versus Asterius, the Minotaur.
That fight was cool.
I love that fight so much, especially considering it's coming from Danmachi, when you have an overpowered main character that he actually loses the fight. And I thought that was very important for him to learn from defeat, and even more by how Asterius did it, because he's the same Minotaur from season 1. So even the way he walked away saying the score is 1-1 between us, we're gonna see next time. who's the actual winner.
Well, Bell's been learning a lot about his power level lately.
Yeah. Right now he's been put
kind of
through
a
the
wake up to
ringer,
reality.
to say, with season 4, and you have no idea. Trust me, you have no idea about season 4.
Well, even like season 3, now season 4, I'm like, he's learning quite a bit lately.
Yeah.
Where his power level is.
For him, this was one of the most important fights in his life, honestly. What he learned from it looked great.
Awesome fight.
Sorry, the build up was there. Asterius is awesome as a rival to him, especially considering he's a monster, not an actual human. But yeah, I really love this fight quite a lot from Danmachi.
Yeah, that one's really good. So my last one, because we did have one that was the same, so is the Hunter x Hunter. I called it the mini Cell versus old dude, because I have
it here also, but I have one more besides that. Yeah.
Well, I just love this fight. I thought it was such a cool moment. I like the puzzle part of it. When they were trying to figure out how to, or when what's his name, Miriam, right?
Yeah, Netero versus Meruem.
Yeah. When he was trying to figure out, like, because it was like a chess match in a way, when they were
trying to figure out
bouncing around, like, okay, he's doing this, and they're like trying to figure each other out and stuff like that. And I just love the whole, like, he's been training his whole life. He's excited because this is the first time he gets to, like, go out.
They have an opponent that can actually challenge him, and he knew he was gonna lose, but he still went ahead with the fight. Meruem is probably one of the most interesting villains that we have in general. Did we even talk about him? I think we did in the villain episode, if I remember correctly. But yeah, just amazing fight. Probably one of the best fights in anime. It looks great. The build-up is there. The characters are there. The mechanics of the power system from Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, amazing fight, and I totally agree with this one. I love that one.
Now, Hunter x Hunter has great fights. There was actually, I guess I'll name one more. Sure. I like the what's his name? The Red Eyes guy. I don't know if I can say his name right. I don't know if out of the 3, he's got the red eyes, but he's got the chains and stuff.
Krololo, Lucifer. With the family of Killua?
No, he's part of the 3. So it's Killua, the blonde hair, red eyes. I'm gonna butcher it.
Kurapika.
Yeah. I can't say it very well, so Kurapika I didn't want to try it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good fight.
Dude, the muscle guy from the Phantom. I love that fight too. That is one of my favorite fights too.
I would agree. Really good fight. The build up,
The build up and everything. And that was the first fight, I think, that he was fighting with the trope. But like,
I think, especially considering he was part of the Phantom Troop with his revenge, with everything.
Yeah. But that was just really cool to see, and I love the way they fought and everything like that.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter has amazing fights.
Yes.
Look, I have one more major one from Hajime no Ippo, which I think it's way up there with one of the best fights in anime. I'd even put it close to, even if not equal to, Netero versus Meruem. Takamura versus Hawk. Just boxing, but boxing up a notch, to say the least. The build up between them, the rage moments, the bloodiness that happens into that fight. Hawk being an asshole, Takamura also being an asshole, but different kinds of assholes, both of them very serious, then comedic at some points. Please, everybody, if you haven't watched Hajime no Ippo, do watch it. The fights are really good, but Takamura versus Hawk is gonna go down in history as one of the greatest fights, especially with boxing.
I've heard that's a big one there.
It is. And there's so many to name. I wanted to put Yusuke from Yu Hakusho versus Toguro, Dio versus Jotaro,
there's a lot more.
Naruto versus Sasuke. There's insane how many fights there are here, and I love, and probably a lot of series that we haven't even talked about. But we also have the worst fights. Now that we had a crime of la crime with the fights. I have some that
I want you to start because I have to think of something that might come up.
That got ruined by animation. Meliodas versus Escanor.
Yeah, that's the one I put. But...
From Seven Deadly Sins.
Big disappointment.
Just we already talked about Seven Deadly Sins, the issues with it.
Yes.
But this one just took so much out of the hype of the series. Could have done in history as probably one of the best
biggest
fights. Could have been in the other side if the animation didn't ruin it and they looked like, I don't know, caricature of themselves, PowerPoint, whatever you want to call it. Also, Goku versus Beerus suffered the same thing with the animation. When that one happened, they look like moving straws. Honestly, what they did there with that animation.
Is that in the anime then?
Yeah. When it happened in the anime, not when they had the movie.
I was gonna say the movie is fine.
No, not the movie.
The animation, the anime was awful.
Just Google how they look, and it is gonna hurt you how they made Beerus and Goku look there.
The first two movies and skip the first 30 episodes because that's the movies.
Yeah, they ruined that fight there. And one series which I still like, but they fucked up with it. We already talked about it a bit. Record of Ragnarok. The animation here, the fights are epic. The characters, the background, everything. The premise is dumb but fun. Exaggerated gods versus humans with a tournament. But the animation is literally PowerPoint. And when the main focus of the series is fights, and you don't do the animation properly, it takes away so much from the series. I'm still gonna watch it. Season 2 was a bit better. I still recommend the series, but the weakest part
animation wise
are the animation, and I have two that I have actual issues with. Fairy Tail, hey, you guys know I love Fairy Tail, but the last fight with Agnologia was kind of disappointed. I still liked it, I finished it, of course, but I expected a bit more with that fight, especially how build up Agnologia was as a villain, everything that happened there, the way it ended, all that led up to it. Expected a bit more from that fight, and last season in Fairy Tail is the weakest part in general with Fairy Tail. A lot of issues there, and also good ones, but mainly issues with the last part. But the one that I hate the most is
the Naruto one.
No, that was... I didn't hate the fight. I hated that character existed in the first place, Naruto in Kaguya.
I would still say it was a disappointment, though.
As a fight was okay. They're fighting against
somebody
was cool,
powerful. Man,
I wish that wasn't a thing with Naruto.
Naruto should have been the final.
Kind of said it quite a lot, but
what do you got?
Soul Eater, the last fight, how it ended. Maka versus Ashura. The last fight ended with
what's wrong with power of friendship?
No, that's not even power of friendship. No,
come on, man.
They were actually even fighting, and Soul Eater didn't start as a power of friendship. Fairy Tail at least has that. It's based around the power of friendship. Soul Eater with death, with actual fights between them, and it ends with the power of courage. That punch of courage that beats the greatest villain in Soul Eater. That fight just no. And they changed it from the manga. It's not even canon. So yeah, worst fight for me. Because it started really interesting, even during the fight. I was like, damn, this is fun. Working together, characters fighting against an overpowered opponent. But then, and it ended the fight. Fuck off.
I don't. I'm trying to think of any others that I can think of that I didn't like. Definitely the Meliodas one. That was the first one that popped up.
I have some that. Not that I didn't like. This was pretty much the ones that I didn't like. Bungo Stray Dogs also has really good fights. Could have been in the list there. I want to rewatch Hitman Reborn. The fights there are amazing, but it's been way too long for me to properly remember all of the fights. I actually found a new series that I should watch when I was doing some research on fights. Sword of the Stranger. I heard
one
of the fights is really good. Yeah, but
have you ever watched?
Actually, watched
sorry, I'll let you.
I didn't watch it to say, hey, I like the fight. Was good, was bad. I don't know, but I heard really good things about it. So some point I'm gonna get to it and actually watch the series.
Found a new one too, but
Which one?
Have you ever watched the Fog Hill of the Five Elements?
No, what? Can you
Dude,
say?
I've seen some sick fighting in this.
Fog Hill? How? Ah, the
it's
Chinese
a
one.
mini-series.
Yeah.
Dude, the animation in it is
I saw the clip
ridiculous.
of the fight. I have to watch it also.
I haven't seen it. That's why I was curious if you ever seen it. But
I
like,
only know about it. Yeah.
It's pretty sick. I was like, I actually want to watch this.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't know anything about it, but I seen a clip of it. And I was like, I've seen actually a few clips of this series, but I've never watched it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's been on my radar for quite a while. I don't know, somehow I didn't get to it. But the clips are insane. The animation looks really good there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's it for us.
Those are pretty much it. We're gonna do the flex episode when that one happens. I don't know if next week, but at some point it's going to happen. And yeah, there are also some really good fights. I wanted to put them here, but they're not really fights. That's one guy just overpowering everything.
Yeah.
If you guys have your fights, let us know down in the comments which one did you like. Do you agree with us that we have here? Do you dislike one of the fights that we like? Let us know down there. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, keep on watching anime. We have a lot of anime to go.
Tell a friend about this podcast. All right?
Yeah, share it everywhere. Because anime, the best podcast, period.
Yes. Try
out of everything.
Yeah.
Come at us, trash taste. Joe Rogan, I'm gonna get you. We're better than Joe Rogan.
Coming at you.
But yeah, so we're gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
I'll see you. Bye.